Hello everyone, welcome back to Stonehearth me BANTO. So today we're gonna start with naming one of our halflings, so thank you all of you guys for the name request, and the person in the randomizer that got lucky today was actually named Lucky, so very welcome to our town. It seems you did get lucky and you're very welcome. You're gonna be our herbalist, crafting some nice seeds for us, doing some tonics and stuff like that, so it can be pretty awesome. And since we do have the drink updates, so far we do have only water that are in our stone roofed water well. So the drinking update, if you wonder how you do get that one, you have to get the unstable release of ACE, which I will post a link on in the comments, so you guys can download the latest unstable version if you wish to do so. But do keep in mind that it's named unstable, so it might have some game-breaking things, and just be aware of it if you are gonna add it to an current town. I haven't had any big severe issues so far, it has been working out pretty good for me, but just keep that in mind. So what I would like to do today is to try to maybe see if we can get some better drinks going, because currently we do have water, which, you know, it is pretty good. You do need it to survive, I guess, but what I would like to do is to get some other drinks, and we were looking into perhaps getting some of the tea. And if you saw the previous episode, I asked a little bit about like these herbal tea, like what happens when you drink this? Will you get the decorative teapot back? And it seems you actually do get that back, so that's pretty awesome that you thought about that, really awesome. So that is something I want to look into, and herbal tea, let's make sure we put it at the top. And I'm not sure how many servings one of these can hold, because I do know if you have like berry juice as a drink and stuff, then you will be able to take a lot of different like amounts of servings. Maybe it's 10 servings, maybe it's 20, or maybe it's 5. I don't know exactly how many it is per herbal tea, but I guess we might find out. So we do have it queued up here. We do need any herb, we do need the teapot, and we also need any common fuel. So pretty much the teapot, but since we do have a potter now, it shouldn't be too far away, and we have a pretty decent amount of clay as well, so that's awesome. But we do need to level up to reach level 3 until we can do this one, so we might as well look into doing some rafts that we might even have use of. I think these small urns are pretty awesome. And it could be something along the way for level 2. Like some large urns would also be nice when we reach level 2 to do. We're probably gonna need to do maybe a few more just to be safe. So this should probably keep our potter busy for a time, so we don't have to look into him for a while. And let's use our energy tonics here. And if you wonder how I got this thing here, it's a mod called Obligation Timer Tracker, which allows you to use these potions here instead of, you know, finding your potions out in the world, which is not the best way. And we can also summon in merchants, which I want to do because, like I said before, I wanted to get some more interesting drinks, and one of them we're gonna do is the herbal tea. But maybe before that, we will see if it's gonna be before or after. I would like to buy some berry seeds, and with those I would like to make some berry juice. So let's see if we can get some merchant that we need. We're looking at one that are selling seeds. We could probably use this one, the potted berry bush, because if I don't remember totally incorrect with this one, you can harvest the potted berry bushes. And the red bloom bush, not sure if I can harvest that one. But I'm gonna buy all those berry bushes, and let's buy maybe some of those we can decorate with. These fences are also pretty cool, like it would be nice to use them sometimes and just spread them out a little bit random through town. So I'm gonna buy all of them. They were pretty expensive. Let's see how we're doing with the food. The food is pretty decent at the moment. We got some invaders, we're gonna check them out pretty soon, but they will have to wait. And maybe let's get out maybe the scout going today, and we can start continuing with our Orca campaign. Wow, we have so much tin ore. We're gonna try to get our blacksmith busy then. And see, we have a lot of hats, so I'm just gonna sell a few of them. So we only need to keep one of each pretty much. And nothing more we need to keep. And they give a pretty good amount of money, so that's awesome. We also do have quite too many weapons. I can probably sell most of these weapons and just buy new ones when I need them, really. But I kinda like to keep them. I'm a hoarder when I play these types of games, that's for sure. I'm gonna keep 2 crossbows because I might switch to that later, at least for one of them. And we're trying to make some fire quivers, which was asked in the comments, so we're gonna look into see if we'll be able to get that today. Let's buy some more of these lampposts, they're pretty cool. Some of those double ones. And let's get 2 of these, the rustic lamppost. And then maybe an Quentin station, it gets cool really fast. Should we get that? Maybe we can craft it instead, because it's very expensive. Let's buy quite a lot of wood, so we don't have to chop it all down. That should hopefully do pretty good for quite a long while. Some more stone, why not? Guess we can buy a little bit more clay, there we go. Okay, let's go check it out. Where are our invaders? Okay, they're here at our traps, nice. So, hopefully it's hitting them a little bit. They shouldn't start shooting them, I think, before they have been triggered, but it kind of looks like they are, so... This is also a thing that I think maybe they should change that archers do not shoot the traps. Because it kind of makes them useless against the kobold archers. But we're gonna try to get some turrets there later as well, of course. They're just waiting in here. They're waiting for Banto's drinks, I guess. They're like, oh, maybe we get some nice drinks if we wait here. Look at that, slamming him. Nice, look at that, let's go. Sure they don't break all these. Come out here, what are you doing, Feezy? Get back here. We're gonna be fighting outside of the wall, that's where we're gonna be fighting. So the way that I think we're gonna do with the turrets is that we're gonna have 4 turrets on this side, and then we're gonna have 4 turrets at our outer gate, so we pretty much have 2 entrance points to our town that the enemy's gonna come from, and then we're gonna have turrets on each of those sides. So when the cleric, when the engineer is a level 6, we will have the possibility to have 8 traps. It would be pretty cool maybe to go for like 2 engineers and try to get them both to be a high level. Because then we can have 16 turrets. And I think it's like 40 traps in total, or if it's even more. We're gonna check out after this battle how many traps we can have with 2 of the engineers. It might be more. I think it's maybe 32 with 2 of them, maybe. Let's see, how many are we using? We're using 8 of 20. Okay, let's just check in my engineer. They're gonna be able to deal with this easily, so... Engineer is getting kinda close to level 6, that's good to see. 12 traps and 8 turrets. So this one, something weird is actually going on here. That's what I was thinking, like, why can't we have 20 traps? That doesn't make any sense, right? So I wonder why that is, if it's just like a glitch or a bug or something. So, not entirely sure. We will see what happens when we level up. Maybe we can have less traps then, who knows? But we're gonna be able to have quite a lot of traps and quite a lot of turrets, so that's gonna be pretty amazing. Let's see, so the engineers are still doing things. Iron gears, so let's see the blacksmith, are we doing stuff here? It looks like we need to gather a little bit more iron ore. We could do some mining. They're quite expensive to buy though. So I think we will continue to do a little bit of a mining trip up here in the mountains. We do have a road leading all the way up here, so hopefully it's not gonna be too big of a thing going here. What's going on with the digging thing? Just 1 block when I'm using the big tool, that's weird. It works on this wall, but not on that wall, that's weird. I wonder why that is. Is it because... It's probably because there's a road above it. I think it's because of that. So let's see if we can maybe do it like a little bit taller. Then maybe we can drag like that. So that seems to work. That should give us a little bit of iron, so that should be awesome. Really is gonna be what we need, so... Let's check out our shepherds, by the way. Look at the amount of fluffy sheep we got. At least 4 of them now. 6 of them, nice. And we want to maintain 4 of them, I think. Would be nice. We do get a lot of wool, but it would be nice to get some meat and stuff as well. We do have a little bug going around here. Befriended by Danny. Okay, so Danny's little bug is going around here in the pasture. So, I'm not sure what he's doing here, but he's there. Oh, why are we missing beds in this one? Where did my beds go? We had these kinds of beds in this one before as well, but I have no idea where they are now. That's weird. Because as you can see, it looks like they are gonna be in there, so that's weird. That's probably why they go over to sleep in this one, because there's no bed on it. That is very, very strange. I guess I will add in some new ones and we will see what happens later then. And it's good to keep your animals inside of these houses, so there's actually a reason to do that. Because when it gets like really, really cold outside and there's bad weather, your animals, they will actually get hurt by a blizzard going on, and it's too cold, so they want to be inside of here in beds and stay away from the harsh weather. Now, how many bunnies do we have? I think I want to switch that out, so we're not going to go for bunnies anymore. And instead, let's go for the Moo Moo herd. Moo Moos eat a lot, but will produce nice amounts of milk. Slaughtering them will yield pelt, steak, jerk, and bone. Ooh, we can even have ostriches. That's pretty interesting. But we're gonna switch these out to have mooses, and I think we will... We're not gonna butcher any one of them, and not in the beginning. Maybe later we'll try it, but for now I just want to get the milk from them so we can get some nice healthy drinks for our people. So let's see here, we're gonna have to butcher some of these poor little bunnies, I'm sorry. A little fluffy herd. Perhaps I cannot do it because I am removed to have bunnies, so they will just jump around here, but they aren't mine, maybe. What's this thing? Sheep milk, butter and sweet, this tasty milk came from a sheep. Oh, interesting. I didn't know in game that the sheep actually gave any milk. That's pretty interesting. So that's probably a raw drink, and as you can see here, our engineer Midoriya, he actually only took like one serving of the milk. And here comes our herbalist to get another one, and Mr. Lucky is getting lucky to get some nice tasty milk. Very nice. I really like this drink update because it's not only a thing like, okay, we need to eat as well, but it actually do things. That's a thing that I really like about it, that you can benefit from it. So the herbal tea, for example, if you guys haven't seen it, it will give a minor harmony. Crafting is a little bit slower, but to slightly increase it in quality. Experience gain is slightly increased, so might help with leveling a little bit, but you can also get the lavish tea, which is an upgraded version, which has crafting somewhat slower but with quite increasing quality, and also a warm belly, which protects you from chilly and cold weather. So it will not protect you from the freezing weather, which is what happens when a blizzard hits you. For that one you do need to get some better clothing, and also you can have these fireplaces that we have in some houses, like these ones. When you're being close to one of them, you are protected against cold weather and even freezing weather. I'm pretty sure you're protected against all weather effects that are cold weather when you have that buff going on. So it seems like this house is done, by the way, guys. Really happy to see this one done. Awesome. So since that one is done, I think it's time that we are gonna do the next project. I kind of want to build a harbor, but let's do our barracks here, because this one has been waiting since the very early start, since we started with this town. It has been sitting here for a very long time. So it's gonna be very nice to get this one finally done. It looks like we need to get more wood, so I wonder if we have some merchants ready with our merchant stalls already. Okay, no merchants, so we need to go and chop some wood, and let's go out here and do that. Because I planted a pretty big forest here before. It's gonna be super useful. And I want to show you guys another thing with the unstable ACE branch that they have changed it so if you go into your settings, go to gameplay, you go to authorized community expansion, which is the mod ACE. And there's this little new thing that you can tick in here or tick out, show notification for new achieved titles. When one of your citizens or other items achieve a title, display it as an in-game notification about it. So if you untick this one, you will not be spammed by all notifications. You will still get all of the titles, and this one will auto-select the titles to get the newest one always. So I really like that one, and it's pretty awesome. Small tiny things like that to not spam you with unneeded messages. Check down. Some goblins somehow found the entrance to our hovel, and are asking for a bunch of wooden doors. We have neither wood or carpet on paw, so could you perhaps craft some for us? Alternatively, we're not afraid to fight them, but we lack the means to heal our injured afterwards. So let's do them some doors, why not? Excellent, please let me know as soon as the doors are ready. So how many do they need? 10 wooden doors, that's a lot of doors. But they are pretty easy to craft, it's just gonna take a while. So there we go, that's gonna be nice. I feel like it's kind of time we continue with our road here a bit, so let's do that. I think we're gonna make the road when we come down here, it's gonna be a little bit thinner, so it kind of thins out here. So I'm gonna start with doing like 2 like that, and we thin it in even more. So 2 every time. Hopefully I get it right, because we do have some supply tables sitting there. I think that should be this place. And then we can do maybe a little bit more, maybe. Like that, perhaps. I think that might be a pretty good width. And then we can continue down. And here we will like make the road kind of like turn towards this way. And if you guys do want some road templates to my RMR Steam Workshop mod thing, then just let me know, and I will be looking into making some roads that like this one. I think I added this one already, that you can just add in, and you don't have to like do the textures every time, and we can make some roads that turns, and we can make some town square kind of parts and stuff like that. So because of this part here, I guess I could share it, but at the same time, if I share it with these parts, they will only be perfect with a town that sits the same. But do let me know, guys. Always feel free to leave your suggestions, I will always look into them, and we will see what we come up with. So let's touch this road a bit. I think this looks pretty good, and I had an idea that we could maybe plant a tree inside of here, and I think I might do that. But before we do that, look at this, guys. Let's see here. There he is. A northern Moo Moo. Look at that big giant creature we got. That should give us nice milk. And like I said, I'm not gonna butcher any of these, not in the beginning at least. I wanna try to keep them here, get some nice milk from them. It's gonna be nice. I'm still not sure with these hairs, by the way, if we can actually do something with all of our bunnies jumping around here, what's gonna happen? If they're just gonna be around here, I have no idea really. Maybe you can even send your archer there to hunt them, I'm not entirely sure really. But let's see then, if we would go and, for example, plant a pine tree. How big would a pine tree be? Let's check out one of the trees we have out here. So it looks like there are 5 blocks, 5 there and 5 at the other side. So this is the maximum size that can be. Then we also do have a bigger one, a smaller one. So it's just 3 by 3 that we can also try to fit in as well. I feel like I want to have a pine tree, that's gonna look pretty cool. But I'm not sure if it will be one with snow or if it will be just a green one. The snow one is pretty cool. So then we would need to make a little place for it, and I'm thinking that it will be in the middle of it. Then it kind of goes with this house here, so it will kind of be in front of that. So what I'm gonna do here is that I'm just gonna drag out here, so I have a little bit of help when I'm doing this, which I think is really good to do. Then we can just go in here and remove, so it looks like we have 7 in width here, so that means we will go something like that. Let's see here. It kind of looks like this road, isn't it uneven? I think it was uneven from the beginning at least. Yes, it was. I wonder if I did mess up the road here somewhere. It could be under this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, and we have 4 here. And because if we do another one at the side here, it's gonna be wrong. So let's see. I think I messed up something. Yep, here I can see the part that I did mess up, so it's gonna be working. I was like, wait a moment, I am pretty sure that I made it correctly. So there we go, that would be a 5x5, a perfect fit for that tree. Let's remove our little help things here. Then we can plant a tree here, but we don't have to do it yet. But what I want to do is to either do a fence around it, or we would use the blocks like around, let me show you guys. Perhaps with stone, and then we would go around here. Like that, or it would be like a square around it, like so, and then it would be sitting in here, 5x5. But let's see how it will look if we use some fences, because I think that could actually look pretty cool. So let's start with 1 pole in every corner. As you can see, this is a perfect fit for it. So then it will be planted in the middle, and when we plant it, we will remove one of the fences. Make sure it goes in there, and watch it grow. But I'm not entirely sure what will happen, if it's going to be covering all the 5 of them, or if the fence is going to prevent them and make it go just to be a 3x3. We will see. Because I heard before that adding fences around a tree will actually set how big a tree can grow. So if it can go 5x5 and you decrease it to like the very, very smallest, which should be, I think, a 1x1, like for this one, it will only go this big and it will never go bigger because there's collision with our fence here. But I want it to be big, and to see how it would look, we could go in here and we can take one of these trees, and then it would be kind of sitting here in the middle. So I think it's a nice way, like we can walk by it and stuff, and perhaps we can even do some benches here so people can sit next to it. It could maybe even be some lights there to spice it up a little bit. Let's see how that could look. So we can do it something like that, and then the tree would be sitting in the middle here. So I think that could be pretty cool, guys. And then we can add in some more details, so it's not going to be looking this super straight, but it's something that I will be adding after this. And I think I might remove this part, just so this can be its very own part, and it might even be a thing that I will share later, because then if you want to, I could like remove these parts, and then you have this set up so you can use it. Do let me know, guys, I do not mind sharing. So this should be pretty good. I know we're building this one, but this should be a super simple piece for us to build, which is probably gonna look quite beautiful with adding that thing. And I guess I will add the benches later if they fit well there. And then later we have to make roads leading up to like the storage house and to a big house here, our King's Hall. And I think I will make this one, the road from here is gonna turn like that. It could be hitting here, but I think it would be cool if it bent down here to this. And what we're also gonna do for this house, which I call a King's Hall pretty much, we wanted to have a lot of travelers here, so that's what we're gonna assign it to. So we assign it to travelers. This will allow people not from out town to come and visit us, which is pretty cool. And they will give you gifts sometimes if you're happy. They can buy from from certain shelf that they put out to sell things, and I'm gonna show which one that is. And this bed here, I think it's gonna be me sleeping in that one. Banto's gonna have his own luxurious room here. Look at that, guys, we got another little Moo Moo. So cute, isn't it super cute, guys? So cute. But guys, this is gonna be it for today with Stonehearth. I hope you guys enjoyed today's video. If you did, feel free to leave a like on the video and subscribe and hit the bell to make sure you get notified when I upload videos. So thanks for watching today's episode, and see you guys in the next one. Thanks for watching and see you soon.